the horizon. For years I've been walking across this place, carrying on my back all of this water, and around me the wind blowing. When you're a human in this landscape, in this sweet, twisted, turning, wind-bent landscape, you feel like this machine. You feel this boxiness. You're out there with your clunky boots, pulling your boots out of the sand, while all around you are these ribbons of dorsal fins, everything sweet and curved all around you. And you're this creature that doesn't seem to belong, this creature with clothes and hair and skin and bones, while everything around you is perfect. But it changes you. The wind wraps around you, and it takes away your boundaries. It takes away everything that you were, and it makes you into something new, but you resist it. You resist it because you're human, because you're a creature with bones and hands. You want to be this live thing, but you look out there, and it is this sweet beauty, ripples going everywhere, until you become it, until your footprint is erased, and you turn into one of these forms of nature. You are no longer this beast. You become the dune itself as the sand wraps around you. Walls of sand coming around you all the time, turning you into something different. That's what these moments are about. Becoming different. Becoming part of the wind. Becoming part of the landscape that you belong in. This wind just keeps going. Chaos for days and days. Sand in your teeth. Sand in your ears. It doesn't seem to ever end, just this constant roar, and then suddenly it will stop. And then the wind will start and scatter it again. I remember one day out there taking shelter behind the lee of a shallow dune. The wind was just blowing over the top of this dune. And a dried sunflower petal blew over the top, which is a major thing out there when there's nothing else going on. Suddenly there's this petal blowing by, caught for a moment in the drum of the wind, and then it kept going. And I thought that was the moment right there, until another petal showed up right behind it and flew into the lee and rotated there for a moment, then flew out. And then another petal blew over, and another one after that, until it looked like every single petal of a sunflower had been taken apart and sent out in the wind. And then behind that, pistils and stamens, the small parts of the flower, were coming over the top and catching there for a moment and then flying off. Tiny little pieces of a flower, anatomically separated and sent out in a line of wind going across the dunes. And I thought, this is impossible. This couldn't be. This is mathematically impossible. How is this one flower here in this place? Its stem and its leaves came by as well. And I watched them fly on. I watched them tap their way across the sand, going on forever. The only thing that was out there was this one bit of a flower. What kind of world is this? I remember thinking, this is magic. It must be magic. I've never seen anything like it. Something so simple. You go into these places and you see these things. We've all had these things happen to us. We've all seen them. We've all looked up into the world and said, what on earth is that?